In 2005, my father helped me to learn a concept that completely changed the direction of my life. Since then, I have been passionate about sharing what I've learned with everyone so that people who desperately want to change their lives like me are able to do so easily. Let me tell you what happened. It was a summer evening. I was watching television when I heard footsteps behind me. It was my father. He looked really upset and he asked me, "Where is Kinza?" Kinza was away. I told him, "She'll be home soon, don't worry. Go to bed." Half an hour later, footsteps behind me again. "You're still up?" I said. "Go back to sleep." "I can't sleep," he said. "I'm so worried." "Why aren't you worried? You're sitting here watching television while your daughter's still not home." "I know she's fine. Why don't you go to sleep and I'll come and tell you when she's home." A few minutes later, Kinza was home. And I just couldn't understand why my father was so upset. Why did he tell me that I wasn't a good mother because I wasn't worried about my daughter? I'm the best mother in the world. And as I thought about it, I began understanding what was going on. My father was measuring my caring by the amount of worry I was showing. And I said, "But wait a second. I remember now all those times when my mother called and she said, 'I'm worried about you.' What she really meant was, 'I love you.' And all those times when she was really upset with my father because he wasn't worried about my grades, that made sense now. My father's anxiety on my daughter's not being home made sense now. And then I thought, wait a second, I'm exactly like that. I worry because I care. I care deeply about my financial standing. That's why I worry about paying my bills on time. I worry about the economy because I care about my future. I worry about my clients because I care about the work I do, and I worry deeply about my children because I care about them. Huh, I guess I've made worry important because caring is important. How can two so different things be part of each other? We know we shouldn't worry. We know worry is not good for us. Has there ever been a time in your life when you didn't share something with someone because you didn't want them to worry about you? Or you worried about someone because you cared about them? I know I do it all the time. But whatever we focus on expands and becomes bigger in our life. So if I worry, I make things that create worry bigger in my life, whereas that's not my intention. My intention is to care and to love, but my attention is on things going wrong. So I decided that I needed to separate these two. I needed to take worry out of love. And I looked back on my life and I could see a pattern emerging. I even wrote a book about it called "Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People?" because I ran away from an abusive marriage when I was 23 with a baby in my belly. That wasn't my intention. My intention was to love and be loved. My intention was to have that fairy tale happy ever after. But my attention was always on, oh my God, I hope I don't do this wrong. Oh my God, I hope I don't fall down on this. What will others think? How will I do this? Can I do this? So my attention was always on things that didn't serve me. And my life was the evidence of the fact that good intentions don't matter. Life gives you what you pay attention to. So I started a mission. My mission became to separate worry from caring. I decided that if I could just put my attention onto my intention, then I would be successful. I experimented with this concept and found that it worked. It worked so well that my whole life changed. And I did that by using a very simple technique, which is what I'm here to share with you today. And that was to ask myself one question, just one question, all the time. Whenever I had a decision to make, whenever I was going to do something, I asked myself this one question. And the question was, what is my intention? And how do I want to feel? Because the way we feel is part of our intention. We always want to feel good. We want to feel love. Instead of asking my usual question was, Zehra, what do you think about this? What do you think about this person? What do you think about this situation? And invariably, the internal dialogue I had when I answered that question was, well, I don't know about that. I don't know how it's going to work. And I came up with all the problems that were going to prevent me from achieving what I intended. And so, why don't we practice something really small and quick? If you could just close your eyes as I guide you through a short exercise. Just breathe and bring into focus something that you worry about. Maybe a person, maybe a situation, and just hold that for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let that go. And this time, focus on something that makes you happy, that you love and enjoy. And focus there for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Did you feel the difference in your body of how those two things felt? That difference is really important. That's your body telling you when you are paying attention to your intention. Because when we pay attention to our intention, we feel good inside. So anytime that you're feeling bad is a signal from your body that your attention has gone towards things you don't actually want in your life. And that's the time for you to stop and ask yourself a simple question, the same question. What is my intention? And then gently bring all your attention together with your intention. Remember, good intentions don't matter. What you pay attention to is what controls your life. Thank you.